Welcome to the video. The gang's all here. We found Mrs. Claus in the dumpster today. She's missing a hand. But isn't she delightful? Love her. We're going to be looking at some of the Christmas finds that we found. Some of this was from a bag. I dove 2 or 3 bags months ago, and I hadn't had a chance to get to them. They've been in the front room where Olivia used to be, and my goal is to start cleaning that up. I'm going to take her down. I don't need her to fall. She actually did come out of the dumpster today, and I don't know if Santa was in there, but I didn't see him. It was full, but it was a big mess. I got this out of there today. If you need an idea, and you may think you don't like fruitcake, but this fruitcake is unbelievable. Cullen Street Bakery, Corsicana. I guess this one is from 1996. That's a pretty neat one. They have the best, all kinds of stuff. It's unbelievable how good it is. So I cleaned this tin, and I'm keeping this tin. But definitely, and they mail all over the world. So I used to, when my aunt was alive, I would send her a peach one, or peach or pecan. So the rest of this came out of these bags I'm cleaning up. What does that say? Because I couldn't see a lot of it. I was out there in the living room. Treasure Masters made in Switzerland. There's some little thing here. Made in Korea, 1997. Little needle points. These two go together. I think this lady made them. Cup of tea or coffee and the telephone. Walmart, Taiwan. Forget-me-nots and something else. I love these little miniature things. Cactus or something like that. I think they're from Walmart. From the 80s, I believe. And she had this in there. Bestest Grandma. So that reminds me of, definitely it's our Aunt Barry. Isn't that cute? And this was in there. This will all go on my Dumpster Magic shelf. There's not a lot of room, but we're going to try to get it on there. I love this. This was back, I got these bags back when there weren't too many people diving it. Now people are there constantly. And then on Saturday, they go through any donations and they tear it all up. A little piece of wood for crafting. They tear it all up and throw trash everywhere if they don't want something, and just leave a big mess. And I'm like, and she's talking to me? Please. Sledges. The trim look you like on the job and off the job. Tyler. 1960, 61, 62. We welcome you. Oh, come let us worship before the Lord our Maker. I think these came from their church. 1959, made in the USA. Be with us next Sunday. We care for you. Jesus said, feed my sheep. Abingdon. Get well wishes. That's beautiful. $1984, made in the USA. It doesn't say where that is. We welcome you. Poppies and daisies. Oh, come let us worship. I don't know what the 1866 is. Glad to have you with us. Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised. Psalms. Strong Man of the Woods. The climax mechanical strong man of the woods was an unusual looking locomotive. Here the crew of number 2 has notched a line around the end of the big log set on the rails. The climax will skid it back to the mill. Such practice was not economical and therefore limited to small loggers in the days before the volume haul. The Mountie is questioning the lumberman in his search for a wanted man. Scenes like this were typical in the high-timbered mountains of the Northwest Territories. Andy DeGosta. Don't have this picture. Original by Clyde E. Gray. This is an original painting in ceramic underglaze by Clyde E. Gray. Known both for his oils and ceramics of rural America, Gray is the first Texas artist to be awarded the National Liberty Medal of the Texas Heritage Foundation for distinguished Texas art and ceramics and for meritorious service in preserving the Texas heritage. He has evolved his own system of underglaze painting, which ceramic authorities say is not duplicated here or abroad. This application method permits him to achieve in ceramics either the effect of oils or flowing watercolors while still obtaining hairline detail. To create this picture, the artist used a select bisque on which he painted his composition with mineral colors. A vitreous glaze compound was applied over the painting and kiln fired for several hours at more than 2,000 degrees. The intense heat has fused the glass with the minerals, bringing out their true color values and creating this original which will endure for hundreds of years with the same color brilliance. Gray's technique of underglaze painting is reviving an all but lost art of the 18th century. Ceramic authorities say of the artist, none compare or approach the fine details of his work. Woodville, Texas, the pine tree. At the birth of Christ, some of the bristle-cone pine trees now growing in America were 3,000 years old. These trees today are near 5,000 years old, are the oldest living things on earth. The pine has not changed its characteristics in over 40 million years. It is understandable why in many parts of the world the pine tree is the symbol of brotherly love. I think I might have to do 2 parts. Here's some little baggies. They are made in Taiwan, I believe. Little bags to put gifts in. Very cute. Lantern, holly. Made in Korea. Color prints of early American carriages. The light Brett. It has several listed. I don't know if they're in here or if it's just that one. No, there's 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Very cool. The Light Brett, copyright 1952 by Authority Auto Prints, New York. Wow. Sea Spring Coach. Copyright 1952. Early American carriages. Well, I don't know anything about these. This is fascinating. Makes me want to start, putting things on Etsy again, but I don't have time right now. English, however you say that, Phaeton. That is beautiful. Somebody would like these. The Light Coupe Rockaway. I think that'd be, I need something enclosed. I do not want to be, we've had real bad weather. I mean, it's typical December, so it's actually like January. Anyway, got that. Got a few more things. Avon. Now this, if somebody wants it, they can have it. It seems clean enough. This is all from the 80s, I think. Then this little matchbox says, word origins, boycott. Boycott. During the 1880 Irish famine, a land agent, Captain Charles Boycott, was merciless in trying to collect rents. Tenants and others retaliated by refusing to deal with him in any way. His name thus entered the language as an expression of refusal to have business or social dealings. How to care for fine quality jewelry. Crements. 14 karat gold overlay. This is really nice. Somebody wants this, I'll give you this. If you're interested in the crements, this is a really nice thing here. The matches are they can't be mailed. Autumn Colors from Denise and Sandy, necklace and earrings. Gold rosebuds. It's her little note. Maybe we just get this done. This right here was in there. It's a spoon rest. Austin, Texas. Look at that. From Woolworth, Japan. See, that would go on Etsy. It's some shells. Some people just save everything. That's a pretty color one. And I'm going to be saving these, any kind of in a stone there. Looks like I'm drawing a blank now. Jasper. Some beads. We also have our token hair item. It's an elephant. I do keep all, this is cute. I keep all dumpster dive jewelry. It's so precious to me. That is cute. Wooden, painted, excellent condition. And look at this brooch. This is lovely. Isn't that awesome? You thought that was awesome. Check that out. Oh my gosh. No name, but I love it. I still have one more big bag to go through. They donated, I don't know if they donated this to that place or what, but cute. There was empty a bunch of empty boxes. That jewelry would go in 1983 Hallmark cards. Some cool beads. Lots of buttons, you know, every time, all the buttons that you get when they're in a little baggie. She had all those, a little bit of copper. So I'll be keeping these beads. I love these little yellow hearts. Y'all know I like yellow. These are just little bead things. I'm going to dump this into my jewelry, dumpster diving jewelry thing. Some glass, little keychain thing. I'll use the paper clips. This little glow in the dark, I think. Probably star. These go together. Those are cute. Nice beads there. The buttons I've got in a bag, and every time we get any, I've got those all bagged up. Every time we get any, I'm dumping those all together. I'm not keeping that. Check it out, Woodstock. The highlight of the bag. I need to see if I can see a year. So cute. United something. I can't see. And then I'm going to try to read, and hopefully we won't get cut off. I haven't read it yet. It is courtesy of Miss Ruby Fields, Freeport, Maine, author unknown, copied by somebody. So here's our little reading from the dumpster dive. Growing old. I used to think that growing old was nothing less than frightful, but now that it is an actual fact, I find it quite delightful. No longer need I get involved with silly things that bore me. It's quite all right for me to say, late parties simply floor me. I choose the way I want to. I dress the way I want to. My diet doesn't matter. Nobody will notice now if I'm thinner or I'm fatter. I can sleep late in the morning and catch up with my reading while other people shovel snow or wrestle with the weeding. Other side. I've Medicare for doctor's bills and other tax deductions. There are lower rates for travel and subway for reduction. But best of all, I've settled for this peaceful contemplation, content to watch the world go by with quiet resignation. I think when Father Time creeps up to tap us on the shoulder, he leaves us with the peaceful skills we need for growing older. Boy, I'm ready for this. I'd like to be home, content to watch the world go by. That's where I'm at. Well, that was a little dumpster dive. Wanted to pop on and show y'all. I'm going to do the other bag at some point, and then I'll show y'all if there's anything good out of that. God bless. Have a wonderful week.